Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol DPW. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So all this here may look like several days worth of time. It's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and just makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I did this analysis on Wednesday, so that is where these green line here, and then the red line up there is coming from. And after today's price movement, definitely some updates here need to be made. First thing I'm going to do is a little house cleaning here and go ahead and get rid of that line. Sure, it still pertains to the chart, but from presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing clutter and confusion with lines all over the place. So just want to try to keep this as straightforward as possible and as clean as possible. Now, with that being said, one of the big updates that does need to be made comes from a foundational principle in charting, which states when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. So for those of you that did watch the video from a couple of days ago, hopefully you remember me talking about 72 cents as resistance, and now that the price is up above it, like the rule states, you would want to see it act as support. And sure enough, great example right here. After the price got above it on a few different occasions, the bears did try to press down through it, but to give full credit where credit is due, the bulls did a great job of holding strong there. So 72 cents, one of the newest areas of support going forward, and really that ideal one that you want to see the price stay up above. Don't get me wrong, if the price falls below 72, am I saying the entire chart's ruined? I'm not saying that, but that would just make the chart, like I said, from a symbolism perspective, that'd give it the biggest sign of power. From taking a step back, looking at the grand scope of it all, it's all about that purple line right there, which is the 50-period simple moving average. Keyword there being moving. So as time goes by, that purple line is going to move itself higher and higher. So from the big picture of things, if you just are kind of concerned about, hey, Clay, how do I gauge the overall health of the move? This right here being defined as the move. Watch that purple line. As long as the price stays above the purple line, as the line itself moves itself higher and higher, then the bulls are in full health, full control, full strength. How you can best visualize that? No questions asked. As far as levels of resistance, I'm not going to touch on those right now because in my opinion, top priority is not breaking levels of resistance. Top priority is just going through healthy consolidations and building higher bases, because as long as you have higher bases being built over time, then the overall chart will take care of itself, which includes breaking areas of resistance. So great way to close out the week. Next week should be pretty interesting. We'll see how it all unfolds. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.